So this is day 3 of Gatebil Rudskogen. I'm done. I broke the car. I was very happy to be able to go out at the final open line session just prior to the qualifying of the Breitslot. So it was a bit of a test to see whether the car was okay. Was able to do a couple of laps, and then after coming onto the straight there was a big noise and a rattle. And it meant that something was seriously broken. This time it wasn't fixable. So it's the differential, which in a way is good news because it's easier to change and less expensive than a gearbox. Drive-wise, this is the end of my first Gatebil Rudskogen experience, but there's going to be a next one. You know what? They put new tires on, and I wonder why.
Found out what we needed, so we needed a stronger diff, we needed new body panels. We ordered everything in because of postal these days are really unstable. We didn't gamble on getting the parts in time for September, so we decided then that we have to do Mantorp instead a couple of weeks later because to just be safe that we have all the parts and the car looked good. And now we're here at Mantorp.
So we're at Mantorp Park in Sweden. First day today, had some good seat time today. It's a very exciting track, it's long so it's high speed. Wound up breaking something. I mean, one of the wheel bearings broke. We got a replacement, but it doesn't fit. So we are now, fingers crossed, hoping to find a spare so we can hit the track again tomorrow. Well, what they call the Breitslot in here is a very nice corner. I pulled it off a couple of times. I have to get used to abusing the clutch. That doesn't come natural to me. But, you know, step by step, I mean, it's very exciting. My main goal is seat time. You know, every time I get in the car, there's something I pick up, something I learn. And the tricky part for me is that I am sort of too careful. I need to build up speed and I need to really mean it in the sense that you really have to be hard on the material. Even not being that hard, things still break. So it makes me a little bit wary on, you know, I want to drive. I don't want to break it. I want to drive. Today's Sunday morning. This morning we cranked up the car, put it in first gear, which it did, but the clutch did not release. And we've had clutch problems all weekend. You know, as from Fridays, putting it in first gear, it would roll instantly at a low speed, and it was doable for a while, but it got worse. So yesterday, Eric and Uno, they got out the gearbox and the clutch. They found a problem, thought they were able to fix it. It worked for a little while yesterday. But this morning it just failed completely, so it's no driving today, which is a shame. I mean, it's a bit of a roller coaster in the sense that sitting in the car with all these, you know, a bit of an excitement in my belly, you know, going out and drive and see what's going to happen and just excited about it, and all of a sudden it's like, oh no, it's not going to happen. Then you got these couple of minutes hoping that it's fixable. Very quickly it shows that it isn't, and then it's, oh, okay, well, we're done. So we're done for the season. This was my first Gatebil season. Did 3 events. The first one on Valer, which was like meeting up the car, seeing it roll out of the trailer because I hadn't seen it all finished yet. It was a beautiful encounter. I was very nervous to go and drive and try drifting in the dry. Car had hiccups, which was foreseeable because that's what happens. You got a car and it's newly built, so there will be adjustments. So I was very eager to go to Rudskogen. I think out of the 3 events, that was my car driving-wise, it was the best. I got to drift, I got to, you know, wear out my tires in one session. It's a mechanical sport. This is how it goes. Things break, things don't do what you really want them to do. We're learning. There's a regret that I have, is when the opportunity arose to have a drift car such as this one, I didn't say no. I skipped a stage in the learning curve. That is the one that you have a 250, 300 horsepower car, which you have to squeeze down to the last rev to be able to drift on the dry, and I didn't do that. So I immediately go for a very, very, very grippy car, which is very exciting. It's way out my comfort zone. We have a list. We have a list of spare parts that we need. We have a list of things that need to be done, and then hopefully we will be more reliable and full on for next season.